Hey, Thomas Tapp here. In this video, we're gonna be learning how to do the wall run. And this is one of my favorite moves and one of the most efficient ways for escape and evasion. So let me paint the picture for you here. If you're in the position right now, I know we get emails from people going through the police academy. Also, people are looking to do obstacle course races. This move right here is perfect for climbing up and over walls. And some people can master this technique to where you can climb over 10 to 15 foot walls just using this one technique. Also, this is a great full body exercise. So for you fire breathers out there, you want to get a full body workout. This is a very dynamic exercise that uses all the muscle groups here. So I'm going to show you real quick what it'll look like. So imagine that, being able to see a wall like this if you need to escape, evade, if you're chasing someone, if you're a police officer, or if you're a cat burglar, want to get on top of a building or a wall, you can use that technique right there. All right, before you watch this video, just wanted to put this disclaimer in here. This is an advanced move, so you might have to develop strength, coordination, and some athleticism before going into this, and also recommend taking gradual progression steps with this. If you need to develop some athleticism to do this move, you can click the link down in the description and check out a program and check out a free workout we have for you. So back to the video. All right, so let's break down this technique, and make sure to watch this video all the way to the end because I'm gonna share with you a free parkour course you can pick up. Now, step one, you're gonna need to put momentum and speed into the wall. This is a big mistake a lot of people make, so when you're out there trying this out, know that you need to have speed going into the wall. This is gonna do a few things here. With that speed, you're gonna be able to get more height with your wall run. Also, this is crucial for getting the friction needed to keep your foot in place. So a lot of people make the mistake of, when they try to do a wall run, their foot slips. Some of that can be due to the speed going into the wall here. So I'll show you a quick example. If you're a beginner, you're gonna go with about 50-60% jog speed, and then the last few steps are gonna be quick. So you get that explosive power into the wall. Now, if you're more advanced, you already have your stepping down, you can go full sprint into the wall and get that pop up. As you see there, that extra speed really makes it a lot easier for you to go up higher because all that momentum can then be transferred up, okay? So that's step one, getting a nice run up, speed into the wall. Step two, you're gonna perform your jump into the wall. Many people, when they're doing this, they're confused with how the jump works. The jump is just a method for you to take that momentum and travel it up. So what we're gonna be doing is jumping up and into the wall. And you wanna make sure to have pretty good distance to perform this jump. This will go on personal preference and also, of course, how tall you are. But many people make the mistake of trying to jump too close. If you see here while I'm going up, I'm a pretty good distance away, about here, jumping up and into the wall. This is when you need to also focus on your technique here. This is very crucial. When you're jumping into the wall, the leg you're gonna be using is going to be in this position here. Slight bend in the knee, in front of your hip here, an active position with the ankle, so that way your foot is prepared to take the impact and transfer it up. So you notice just from here, you can press into the wall and you have a lot of strength, okay? That's what you wanna feel. You wanna have that nice position here so you're ready to take that impact into the wall and transfer it up. Also, this is where you're gonna be focused on the technique with your upper body now. You wanna have your back nice and straight. Some people make the mistake of leaning too far forward, and this is gonna throw you into the wall. You wanna be parallel with the wall with your back here, and then even at the beginning, you might be slightly leaned back and then lean more forward as you jump up. Okay, so from here, once you have step two, then you're gonna go into step three. This is where you launch up into the air. So what you'll see here is as I'm doing this wall run, I go into the wall here, and I start transferring my body and my weight up and forward. This is where you're going to place your opposite hand here. So if you're going off your right foot, your left hand here is going to be positioned on the wall or just in front of the wall for safety. Scariest thing is trying to perform a wall run and just slamming into the wall. If you have your hand here, it's gonna keep that a nice safe distance. Also, you can feel where the wall is and you can have that hand for assistance to help you lift up even higher, okay? So this left hand, if you're going off your right leg, is there for safety. The other arm is driving up along with this opposite leg here as well. And with your leg into the wall, jumping off and up into the air. So this, you're performing this motion here, jumping up and driving here. So now you're launched into the air. You're jumping with that foot, getting a full extension with the other arm. You're also having this arm as a safety. That's when you're going to look to grab the top of the ledge or the wall here. Preferably, you can reach a little bit further with one arm. You can also go with two once you feel comfortable, like you know you have the safety there. You can go two. I usually go one arm and then I bring the other and then I climb up. And that's where you go into the top out or the grab here. And that's step 4, is the grab. You want to have a good, as much of your hands or your fingertips as you can get over the edge and have a good grip. Then you go into the top out. Now I'm not going to break down the top out in this video, but we have previous videos. You can click over here and it'll break down the top out technique and form for you there. So here's something I want to talk about as well. What happens if you don't make it up? So if you don't get that grab on the wall, and sometimes you're up about 10 feet. So what do? Well, there's a couple ways you can fall and land properly or take this drop if you do not reach the top. One is to just drop straight down and perform that basic landing we've talked about before. Another one is if you jump up and you can turn and drop as well. So a little 180. This is where, again, that safety hand's gonna come into play. Because as you're falling, you can help with the descent. You can also, if you're close to the wall, you can kind of push yourself away from the wall. And that's why we have this safety hand here. Now, one thing I want to touch on is when you're first starting off, start off with small walls. So this isn't a perfect one, but just to show you an example, start off with a wall that's like here, and then gradually increase. So that's the wall run. Take your time with it, train on that technique. And then if you get this wall run, you master it, make sure to put it on Instagram, tag us, we like seeing the posts on there. And then also, don't want to forget, if you want to continue on with this training, you want to learn the best exercise, full body exercise for parkour, you want to learn your first vault. We touched on the wall run as well in this. Check out our 5-day free parkour course in the description below. Check that out and go through it. So make sure to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment down below with your thoughts or if you want us to make a video on another topic. So as always, train safe. See you next time.